Welcome back. You're watching the New Jersey Morning Show on New Jersey. I'm Mike Favetta along with Dina Delisa Gonzar. A new study by Wallet Hub has ranked the top colleges and universities in New Jersey for 2025, with Princeton University securing the top spot both in the state and nationwide. Princeton's exceptional statistics include a 4% acceptance rate, wow, and a 97% graduation rate. Other top-ranked schools in New Jersey include Stevens Institute of Technology, NJIT, the College of New Jersey, or TCNJ, and Rutgers University, New Brunswick.
The report highlights key metrics for the top 3 schools. Princeton leads in student-faculty ratio, graduation rate, and post-graduation salaries. Stevens ranks first for post-attendance median salary and second in graduation rate, while NJIT is recognized for its affordability and diversity. Wallet Hub's rankings reflect not only academic excellence, but also value, safety, and diversity across New Jersey's higher education institutions.
That's great to hear about New Jersey, Dina, that we've got some fine institutions right here in the Garden State.
Yes, with seems like offering and preparing plenty of ways for students to find jobs afterwards. Lots of connections, it seems, with those metrics there.
Yeah, it's good to stay close to home. Over 100,000 Americans are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, including nearly 4,000 in New Jersey. October is National Healthy Lung Month, and about 1,000 adults and children in the U.S. are waiting for a lung transplant. Here to tell us more about her miraculous double lung transplant is Sarah Steinhauser. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Good morning, Sarah. So tell us your story. How did you come to need a double lung transplant?
So I was actually born with a disease called bronchiectasis. My mom had a normal, healthy pregnancy, but for some reason I was born with pneumonia and fluid in my lungs, which the doctors still to this day are not sure why. Unfortunately, my disease was progressive. So while my childhood as an infant was with oxygen, obviously I don't remember this, but my elementary and middle school was somewhat normal. I couldn't do sports like the other kids, but it got progressively worse when I hit about high school. I started sleeping with oxygen, and then in college it started getting exponentially worse until the point where I just was completely 100% reliant on oxygen and eventually had to get the transplant.
Wow. So we found out about this. What went through your mind when you discovered you were able to get this life-saving procedure?
It's surprisingly, it was a mix of very exciting news, but also scary because it's a lot of unknown. There's not a lot of information to get out there, um, like what the actual steps were going to be, what the surgery was going to be like. It was more, you should be happy you're going to get this transplant. I'm one that wants all the facts. I want to know everything I can possibly find out. So it was while equally exciting, it was also a little nerve-wracking.
I can understand that. And now you're coming up on your 6-year anniversary. So how has life been post-surgery for you?
Completely life changing. It opened the doors to things I never thought I could do, things I never was able to do. I've been traveling. I've completed 3 Spartan races. I mean, the
Wow.
list goes on and on. I'm working full time. I was barely able to graduate college prior to this. So, I mean, completely life changing.
And that's
Wow.
so great to hear, not only to return to a normal life, but to kind of exceed and run races, for
Yeah.
a double lung transplant. That's fantastic. So what inspired you to support the New Jersey Sharing Network, NJSN, and encourage people to register as organ donors?
I think a lot of people don't know the importance of organ donation unless you're involved, whether you have a family member who's rather donated or needs a transplant. I think that perspective is huge. I think a lot of people have this vision in their head of what a recipient is supposed to be. Some people think it's all older people or really sick people. You can't tell that, they've been sick, like I've been sick. You couldn't tell. So until I was on oxygen, I think that people don't realize that there are a lot more people that need transplants. And being an organ donor doesn't just save lives, it also benefits people's lives with vision, skin grafts, the list goes on and on.
And so where can we get involved and learn more information, Sarah?
You can go on to NewJerseyShareNetwork.com. They have lists of all the resources you could ever imagine and ways to donate, get information, and spread awareness.
Sarah from New Jersey Share Network, thank you so much for being with us this morning, telling us your story and encouraging others to get involved.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wow. So if you'd like to register as a volunteer for the New Jersey Sharing Network or become an organ or tissue donor, visit njsharingnetwork.org. What's a great heartwarming story to start the show.
I mean, to go from not being able to finish school to running Spartan races,
Yeah.
that's something else for sure, for sure. Now, coming up, Jersey Arts has announced a new site for artists.